Oh god, wait a minute. There we go. Hello, Danger Noodles.
Danger nipples.
Anyways, there's one thing I kind of find funny. Remember yesterday we had the Twitch anniversary?
Yeah.
No, Aaron, I don't remember yesterday.
Yeah. Anyways, so I I played those little funny bird videos I sent Jerry, like just a sound to a random person, and I was already
Oh,
expected to get copyright claims. I was fine with that, but Monster, I mean not Monster, Skillet and Billie Jean, they just said if you remove it, nothing bad happens. Ozzy Osbourne blocked my video in one country.
oh.
I see.
But Ozzy's dead.
I I guess who
Well, trying to claim it on behalf of him that's not even connected to his damn family.
most
Wait,
likely.
Ozzy Osbourne's dead? I thought he was still alive.
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
I saw something about him like featuring in some specials like after COVID.
Oh yeah, no, Ozzy Osbourne is dead. He died July 25th, 2025.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I
okay, yeah.
remember. My Discord was very, very upset over his death.
F.
Yeah, but I just find it funny. The other two, they were chill about it, but on behalf of Ozzy Osbourne went, fuck you, you're banned from this country.
Well, more like someone falsely representing him. Like I said, I don't think even any of his family would have given a flying floop.
Well, I don't think falsely representing is the right word here. It's probably whatever company owns
Yeah.
like the rights to his music.
That's fair. I don't like that.
So at the
I
very least, as far as capitalism's concerned, it's proper representation.
to
Yeah.
capitalism, to morality, it's false. Ugh, I don't like it. I don't think Ozzy would have cared.
Probably not, since it was
Probably
sung
not.
by a bird.
Yeah.
But anyways, the
Bird
first
shaped like a potato with long beak.
yeah. I'm just gonna say the next SCP we're gonna look at, it's gonna be utter hell for me to edit. After
Oh,
096, you know why?
Oh, is it is it the peanut?
It's the peanut.
Great.
no.
What what like group are we looking at?
We're looking at the next one after uh Detective Boyd, I think his name was like uh Dr.Cat.
What?
Dr.Cat?
Yes, I actually did research and dug up channels that weren't who did get a good amount of views, but aren't as popular as the others, if that makes sense.
I see.
Yeah, I actually did research. Yeah, this is Dr. Cat, and they are big fans of the rubber.
Uh,
I don't know who that is either.
He is a
it's
content
another
huh?
farm.
Yeah, it's a
Uh,
content
uh,
farm that made a video about wanting to bang 096. Funny enough, we're doing 096.
I mean, to each their own, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not one to kink shame.
Yeah, but the
no, I think it's a little weird to do that since 096 barely has a brain.
fair enough. But what makes
I
it weird,
mean,
huh?
I mean, there's mechaphilias that like literally things that don't have brains.
Well, yeah.
Uh, I do not like that. Okay.
That's fair. Anyways,
That's why I say it's to each their own.
right.
Yeah.
All right. First SCP of the night is SCP-096, a shy guy. I'm pretty sure everyone knows who that is, but we're still gonna read it.
Never heard of that one.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
Why?
Oh,
Who is this guy, and why is he shy?
oh, we're not gonna do it. Oh, god damn it. I went to the bottom. We're not gonna do this video. But because I hate it, but and it's also not an SCP, so wouldn't be fair. They did Siren Head. You know that fake SCP number, Siren Head? They made that into a video. Which is a whole big issue because Trevor Henderson did not give permission for that. So yeah. But anyways. SCP-096, aka Shy Guy. Object Class Euclid. Special containment procedures. 096 is contained in a cell by 5 meter by 5 meter by 5 meter airtight steel cube at all times. Weekly checks for any cracks or holes are mandatory. There are to be absolutely no video surveillance or optical tools of any kind inside 096's cell. Security personnel will use pre-installed pressure sensors and laser detectors to ensure 096's presence inside the cell. Any and all photos, videos, or recordings of 096's likeness are strictly forbidden without approval of Dr. Redacted and O5 Redacted. Description: 096 is a humanoid creature measuring approximately 2.38 meters in height. The subject shows very little muscle mass, with preliminary analysis of body mass suggesting mild malnutrition. Arms are grossly out of proportion with the rest of the subject's body, with an approximate length of 1.5 meters each. Skin is mostly devoid of pigmentation and no sign of any body hair. 096's jaw can open to 4 times the norm of an average human. Other facial features remain similar to an average human, with the exception of the eyes, which are also devoid of pigmentation. It is not yet known whether 096 is blind or not. It shows no signs of any higher brain functions and is not considered to be sapient. 096 is normally extremely docile, with pressure sensors inside its cell indicating it spends most of the day pacing by the eastern wall. However, when someone views 096's face, whether it be directly via a video recording or even a photograph, it'll enter a stage of considerable emotional distress. 096 will cover its face with its hands and begin screaming, crying, and babbling incoherently. Approximately 1 to 2 minutes after the first viewing, 096 will begin running to the person who viewed its face, who will from this point be referred to as -1. Documented speeds have varied from 35 kilometers an hour to redacted kilometers per hour. It seems to depend on the distance from -1. At this point, no known material or method can impede 096's progress. The actual position of -1 does not seem to affect 096's response. It seems to have an innate sense of -1's location. Note: this reaction does not occur when viewing artistic depictions. Upon arriving at -1's location, 096 will proceed to kill and data expunge -1. 100% of cases have left no traces of -1. 096 will then sit down for several minutes before regaining its composure and becoming docile once again. It will then attempt to make its way back to its natural habitat, data redacted. Due to the possibility of a mass chain reaction, including breach of Foundation secrecy and large civilian loss of life, retrieval of subjects should be considered alpha priority. Dr. Redacted is also positioned for immediate termination of 096. What is not crossed out order is waiting approval. The termination order has been approved and is to be carried out by Dr. Redacted on data redacted. Audio log from interview 096-1. Interviewer Dr. Redacted interviewed Captain Rat Redacted. Former commander of the retrieval team Zulu 9A, retrieval incident 096-1-A. Does someone want to be either a captain or a doctor?
I cannot say that I'm in the mood for reading tonight.
I can read.
Who do you want to be, doctor or the captain?
I can be the captain.
Alright. Begin log. Redacted time research area redacted.
It always sucks ass to get initial retrieval duty. You have no idea what the damn thing is capable of besides what jacked up information the field techies can scrape up. And you're lucky if they even tell you the whole story. They told us to bag and tag. Didn't tell us jack shit about not looking at the damn thing.
Could you describe the mission, please?
Yeah, sorry. We had two choppers, one with my team and one on backup with Zulu 9-B and Dr. Redacted. We spotted the target about 2 clicks north of our patrol path. I'm guessing he wasn't facing our direction, else he would have taken us out and then and there.
Your report says 096 didn't react to the cold. It was negative redacted degrees Celsius.
Actually, it was redacted. And yes, it was butt naked and didn't so much as shiver. Anyway, we landed, approached the target, and Corporal got ready to bag it. That's when Doctor called. I turned to answer it, and that's what saved me. The target must have turned, and my whole squad saw it.
That's when 096 entered an agitated emotional state.
Yep. Sorry, I got the willies for a second.
That's alright.
Yeah, well, I never saw its face. My squad did, and they paid for it they paid for it up the ass.
Could you describe it a little more, please?
Yeah, it started screaming at us and crying. Not animal roaring, though. Sounded exactly like a person. Really fucking creepy. We started firing at it when it picked up the corporal and ripped off his leg. God, he was screaming for our help. Fucking A. Anyway, we were blowing chunks out of the target, round after round. Didn't do jack shit. Almost lost it when it started him.
That's what. That's when you ordered use of. Where's our herd moving? AT4 HEDT launcher.
An anti-tank gun. Started carrying at it ever since SCP Redacted got loose. I've seen those tear through tanks like tissue paper. Did the same thing to the target.
There was significant damage to 096.
It didn't even fucking flinch. It kept tearing apart my squad, but with half of its torso gone.
Also, a large half circle across his torso. But it was taking damage.
If it wasn't showing it. Must have had lost all its organs, all its blood, but it didn't acknowledge any of it. Its bone structure wasn't hurt at all, though. It kept tearing my squad apart.
So no actual structural damage. How many rounds would you say were fired at 096?
At the least, 1,000. Our door gunner kept his GAU 19 on it for at least 20 seconds. 20 fucking seconds. That's 600.50 caliber rounds pumped into the thing. Might as well have been spitting at it.
This is when Zulu 9B arrived.
Yeah, and my squad was gone. Zulu 9-B managed to get the bag over its head, and it just sat down. We got into the chopper and got it here. I don't know how I never saw its face. Maybe God or Buddha or whatever thought I should live. The jackass.
We have obtained another depiction of Xenonsis' face. Would you like to view it?
You know, after hearing that thing's screams and the screams of my men, I don't think I want to put a face to what I heard. No. Just no.
Alright, I believe we are done here. Thank you, Captain. Chairs are heard moving and footsteps leave the room. Captain Redacted is confirmed to have left interview room 22. Let this be on record that inform you requesting 096 be terminated as soon as possible. End log.
I'm not sure how he expects 092 to be terminated.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I think we actually know who the doctor is.
Oh.
There's a tag that says Dr. Dan.
Oh.
1,
Well,
2,
yeah,
3.
there is a second part to this that, like,
Oh, yeah, Dr. Dan. I forgot about that.
do we think that the video is going to go into the second part?
It may touch these two things.
You should probably look just to be sure.
Yeah. Jared, do you want to be either D-Class or Dr. Dan?
Um,
Dirty
hmm.
Dan.
I guess I'll be D class.
Alright. Documentation number 096-1 of experiment 096-1. Experiment 096-1 is headed by Dr. Dan. Purpose is to test 096's abilities while obtaining complete physical description of 096. D9031 is a 32-year-old convicted felon and former tattoo artist. D9031 is placed inside bathysphere 303-A, which is then lowered in the Tonga Trench off the coast of New Zealand. The station is approximately redacted kilometers from 096's temporary containment cell at site redacted. All was recorded via video surveillance inside bathysphere 303-A, between it and Dr. Dan's control site on the New Zealand mainland. Bathysphere 303-A reaches final depth of 10,800 meters.
It stopped. What now?
Do you feel fine? No sickness or anything?
My ears hurt.
That should be expected. Now on your left should be a steel container. Open it and there will be a manila folder holding several photographs. Open it and describe the first photograph, please. D9031 complies. The camera is located so the photograph cannot be seen.
Nothing. It's an empty cell.
Thank you. Please set the photograph face down and receptacle to your right. And look at the next photograph.
It's the same cell, but there's a foot in it, I think.
Describe it, please.
It's pale and bony. Sort of creepy, actually.
Place the photograph in the receptacle face down and look at the next one.
Okay. Oh, shit!
Describe the photograph.
It's, uh, I don't know. Some creepy ass person.
Describe the photograph, please.
Hell, man! He's pale, has white eyes, and something fucked up happening in his mouth. What the hell is this thing?
At this point, approximately 1332 Standard Time, Dr. Damon Experiment Control is notified that 096 has breached containment. Access path to 096-1 has been cleared of civilians and other image capturing devices, and 096 is now being tracked by satellites via tracking collar. On your right, there should be another steel container. Open it.
It's a pad of paper and a pencil.
Yes, please, draw a sketch of the photograph you saw. 096-1 mumbles an expletive and spends the next 20 minutes drawing a sketch of the photograph. At the time of completion, 096 is confirmed to be redacted kilometers away from Dash 1.
I'm done.
Good. Place the drawing receptacle on your left and close the door. Oh, that's me. Dash 1 complies and the sketch leaves bathysphere 303-A, an watertight buoyancy container. Other photographs are then incinerated in the onboard incinerator.
What now?
Please stand by. 45 minutes past, 096 is now confirmed to be at Dash 1's position and is diving. Transponder signal ends at 9,339 meters as pressure goes beyond the device's operational limits. The camera shows the atmosphere shaking slightly from Dash 1's reaction. It's assumed 096 is on the whole and is visible through the viewpoint.
Oh, fuck. Shit. Where the fuck is that?
Video and audio feed is cut as the whole of atmosphere 303-A is breached. 096 is recovered by Surface Recovery Team Foxtrot 303-A without incident. Sketch of 096 is also recovered, and a quick test confirms no hostile reaction from 096. Sketch is sent to experiment control on New Zealand, while 096 is moved to permanent containment.
As a side note,
Yeah.
uh, thinking about this experiment, I just realized it feels like a touch overkill
Yeah.
to feature the onboard incinerator for this thing, because like this is a deep sea bathysphere. If that thing fails, nothing inside of it is surviving except for Shy Guy.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Like
Yeah.
it's literally an inverse implosion or an inverse explosion. Everything inside that thing that isn't anomalous is going to get turned to plasma.
Oh, yeah.
What? And meat debris.
Yeah. So it's like there's no way in hell those photos would survive the thing. So it's like, I mean, I guess it's the Foundation's motto to be like extra precautious, but that just feels like wasted money, honestly.
Yeah. Also, Reno says hi.
Hello, Rando.
A random.
Alright. Now, incident 096-1-A. So the containment has been attained. Oh wait, that's wrong voice. So containment has been obtained. Yes, Doc. Let me see the security footage. Begin log. A large steel cube is shown to be in the middle of a research lab, which is teeming with a dozen or so researchers. In view of a camera is a control booth displaying readings from various sensors inside the cube. Fast forward 1 minute and 32 seconds. The control booth operator leans forward, alerted to the various readings on the sensors. Approximately 5 seconds later, the steel wall containment cube receives a sizable dent bending outward. The dent becomes larger before breaking. The 096 is seen bending the steel away, frantically trying to escape. Emergency plates drop on the cube as the containment breach is sounded. Security tape has 096's face blurred out as a per containment protocol. Two security teams enter the room as 096 breaks out of containment. Live rounds, tranquilizer darts are fired to no visible effect. Approximately 90% of researchers and security personnel have directly viewed 096's face, and a code Lima is declared. The room and surrounding areas are sealed and flushed with redacted class nerve agent. Approximately 2 minutes later, huh?
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Lima.
Lima.
Might be wrong, though. At least that's how the Vulcan pronounced it.
Gotcha. Approximately 2 minutes later, Sierra 96 breaches.
Accidentally misclicked.
Yeah.
What was that?
I accidentally misclicked.
Ow.
F.
Sorry.
Fine.
I think catch it's right. Yeah. Let's put it this way. This story is cemented in my brain thanks to the Vulgans video.
Oh, yeah, and Vulcan's good. Yeah. Approximately 2 minutes later, 096 breaches, research site redacted, and travels redacted kilometers per hour through the outside desert, traveling redacted.
Epi.
Echo Romeo was assigned to immediate containment breach. When we realized just how big a breach we were dealing with, we were quickly overwhelmed. Funny how even the best and brightest minds in the world could be so unprepared. So you're saying it is your own fault? Absolutely not. This was a new discovery in 096's behavior. I had no way to know if we are all lucky it did not turn into an XK.
Everyone, I must interrupt the reading of this SCP momentarily to say I have a Peppy and he is being a cute boy. That is
Aw.
all.
Oh,
He's curled up in the spot next to me.
nice. Kinlog.
That will be all.
Kinlog. Helm cam footage from ER-1. Footage from inside of UH-60 shows 096 on the desert floor, moving at considerable speed. This is Echo Romeo actual. We have visual of the target. Unintelligible at dead expunged, not an increasing. ERA listens to the radio as orders identified as coming from Dr. Dan are relayed. 096 can be seen slowly gaining speed. ERA motions off camera. ER3 appears holding a modified XM500 anti-material rifle. 2 shots are fired. The first misses and second hits 096 in the lower leg. 096 stumbles but recovers. Speed change is insignificant. Unintelligible. No effects on target. ERA motions to ER3 again. ER3 fires 3 more shots. The first 2 miss, and the third hits 096 in the head. 096 falls, skids, and rolls several times, reducing its speed minimally. 096 rolls to its feet and continues unabated. Camera pans to see 8 V-22 Ospreys belonging to MTF Town 1 flying overhead and past the helicopters at the same outbound. Vector is 096. Cameras cut out. End log. Begin log. Begin log. Video interview log 096-1-A. Jerry, do you want to be either the interviewer or Dr. However the fuck you say his name?
Alexi?
Uh, uh Alexi? Alexei?
I
Uh,
think it's Alexi. Alexei.
uh, which one should I be?
Whichever one you want to be.
I'll be the doctor.
Alright.
Alright. Dr. Aliski appears very calm, determined, and answers all questions slowly and deliberately. Where were you exactly at the time of breach?
On break, getting a cup of coffee. It was pure luck I wasn't caught in the containment area.
Describe your actions directly after the containment breach.
I sent Echo Romeo after SCP-096 and alerted Dr. Dan the situation. We then set upon the task of locating SCP-096-1. Once the general direction of SCP-096 was determined, I sent Mobile Task Force Tau 1 ahead to evacuate civilian population centers in SCP-096's path, all according to containment protocol.
End log. Begin log. Video interview log 096-1-B. Dr. Daniel Dan. Redacted. Sits patiently. On the table in front of him is what looks like to be a set of modified night vision goggles. For the record, where were you exactly during 096's containment breach? In the unexpunged mountain range, trying to find more information on 096's origins. It was a quick research expedition, so I left Dr. Olinsky in charge of containment. He is competent enough, if a bit eager. He has proved himself in the past. This is all confirmed by the various related paperwork. So don't go thinking. It was just for the record, Doctor. Now, knowing that 096 is immune to all known forms of damage while in a rage state, why would you order the sniper attacks from the emergency response team? Why not? If there was a chance to slow down 096 and give MTF Town 1 more time, then we had to try it. I put ER in no danger, and the choppers were in danger of being outrun anyway. Honestly, ER could do little else to help Erhan the situation. I see. Now could you explain this? Interview your emotions to the goggles lying on the table. Yes, this is Project Scramble. An IEP reassigned to ER and MTF Tel 1. Designed by Dr. Olinsky and myself specifically for 096. It carries a small microprocessor, which constantly analyzes the viewing field for the facial features of 096. Facial recognition software inside instantly identifies them, scrambling the image into an unrecognizable mess before the light reaches the human eye. It's quite ingenious, really. And expensive. Very, which is why it was such a shame it didn't work. End log.
Have I ever said Dr. Dan is an asshole in this?
I'm pretty sure he's basically sentenced to death by the end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh, hey Jerry, you want to be Big Brother?
sure.
Begin log. Audio transfer between MTF Town 1 and modified EG3 Century AWACS. Call sign Big Brother. Osphas and yeah, moving. Dead expunged. Waiting vector.
Electronics online, cruising altitude reached. Uploading program scramble to all camera systems. Cameras online. Big Brother is now watching.
One outbound vector is the target currently headed.
Target is currently westbound, traveling on shit. Yeah, he's going to the I-40. I think he just flipped a semi. Outbound vector is data expunged. Degrees by data expunged. Next town is on the vector is data expunged. I'd say a couple 100 kilometers. Shit. MTF work suggesting Echo Romeo begin evacuating the I-40. I don't know how many cars the target has wrecked.
Code 1. That's a negative, Big Brother. ER's reporting that the target's outrunning her choppers. They can't get ahead of them.
Then get them to stop the motorists on the other lane. I don't know how many people have seen this thing's face.
End log. Alright. I got first three elements of Tier 1 succeeded in gathering the townsfolk in the first three towns without incident. Dash 1 was confirmed not to be in any of these when 096 ran through each in turn without stopping. Our video log in MTF Town shows Dash 1 being identified in the town of Dead Expunged in the ensuing incident. Show it. Begin log. Town cam footage from Element 4 of MTF Town 1 in the town of Dead Expunged. Most of the townspeople are gathered in a square, all blindfolded. Helicopters sweep in the town. Indistinct orders are heard over loudspeakers from both the helicopters and ground personnel. The target is entering proximity zone. All units activate scramble gear and begin crowd control procedures. All civilians are not to move from their spot or remove their blindfolds. If you move or touch your blindfold, you will be shot. I repeat, all civilians are. Orders are drowned out by a loud shriek coming from outside the camera's view. Approximately 2 kilometers away, 096 is seen to be coming over the crest of the hills. He tries to slow down on the descent, but trips and tumbles down at high speed, rushing through several houses before gaining its footing almost without delay. Civilians are not to move. You will be shot. I repeat, unintelligible. Got to read it first, unintelligible. Several shots are heard, none of which are directed at 096. 096 stops for 1 second before running into the crowd of townsfolk, throwing many aside and trampling more. More shots are heard as the crowd begins dispersing. The loudspeakers unintelligible under vocalizations of 096. 096 locates Dash 1, a middle-aged man, in the camera view of 096, grabbing him before it is hit by a fleeing townsperson and is dislocated from the helmet. End log. Jared, do you want to be Major Jack Wilford?
Yep.
Right. Begin log. Video interview log 096-1-C.
I was looking through SCP-096-1's house with my squad. Poor bastard was a semi-pro mountaineer. Took a trip to the redacted. Apparently, he took a snapshot in the landscape, and it just happened to catch SCP-096 in the background.
Wilford holds up 4 fingers for emphasis.
4 pixels. 4 fucking pixels. I doubt the guy even knew what he saw. He was probably just looking at the picture one day, noticed an off-color patch of snow, and went on with his day.
How did you find it?
Our scramble gear picked it up right away. The lieutenant got a picture and took it down to the chopper before I even got to see it. By the damn monster, by then the damn monster had taken down Big Brother, and it peeled open the former major's. How the fuck do you say that?
I think it's supposed to be Striker.
Striker. All hell was breaking loose.
The scramble gear was ineffective.
Ineffective? The goddamn scramble were pieces of the shit that killed the whole damn task force. You know, only 3 people are alive besides me, all because some retard egghead thought the state-of-the-art countermeasure to SCP-096's hostile reaction. Those bloody idiots could have just put a bag over the target's head and be done with it. But no, we had to use state-of-the-fucking-art scramble.
End log. I'm actually surprised Jerry set the R word.
I have
Yeah,
to
that
be in.
caught me. Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying I have to be in character.
That's fair.
That's fair. It definitely caught me off guard a moment as well.
I was like, wait a minute. Picture secured by MTF Tau. SCP-096 circled in yellow, blocked out. Begin log. What did that fucker call me? Dr. Dan pushes back from the table and begins standing up. I'll show that goddamn son of a bitch when an egg at his after I bash open his. Interviewee begins shouting and cursing. Two guards enter a room and push Dr. Dan back into the seat. Do we need to administer a sedative, Doc? Dr. Dan takes a breath and smooths his coat. No, I apologize. Scramble was really an ingenious idea. However, it was a failure because we did not fully know how 096 worked. You see, as the chip inside scrambled, picked up 096's facial features and began scrambling them, there was a split second of uninterrupted light flow to the retina. Ears are fast, but not as fast as light. So there was a split-second image of 096 directly sent to the brain. It wasn't even consciously received, but apparently it was enough to trigger the hostile reaction in 096. So with this report of the photograph. That was the most disturbing part of this whole incident. You know, when the former -1 went up on his mountain trip, 1990 redacted, that's redacted years of that photo hanging there before he saw 096. Thus the brain doesn't need to be aware that it is viewing 096's face to trigger the reaction. There they can be ticking time bombs hidden literally anywhere in the world. Many photographs are out there containing 096, just going unnoticed, waiting for a careful eye. As I said before, I want this thing terminated, now. End log. Just a quick question, Doctor. What exactly are you planning on doing here? Major Jack Wilford was top-notch SBS when we recruited him. I was also on Recon Corpsman, sir, and was deployed in Caucasus Marines beat SPS. No, they don't. Enough. Both of you. Moving on. Begin log. Video interview log 096-1-D. I got, I got the bag over its head. Yes, you told me that. Could you tell me exactly what transpired? It was done with all its. It was sitting there in the highway, just done ripping open a minivan. Interviewee is silent. And I, I'm. When it's laying in the chopper, I got out and bagged it. The bag over its head. It got calm and they took it. So the victims of the minivan were the last to have viewed their nicest face. Interviewee is silent. Redacted. Interviewee remains silent for the remainder of the interview and was released. He was later found in his bunker having committed suicide via hanging, with a makeshift rope. Half-crushed pacifier was found in his fist. End log. Yep. So yeah, Cybernesis does not care how old you are; he'll still kill you.
Yeah.
Hey, Jerry, you want to be a reporter?
Sure.
Begin log. Video log 096-1-D. Confiscated tape from news broadcast CNN. Image shows first responders discerning the remains of a crashed plane over the shoulders of a field reporter.
The plane, which seems to be a military in origin, has no outward markings designating it as a part of the U.S. military. While first responders look for a black box recording, it is stopped by police that the plane crashed due to a massive cabin breach in both the cockpit and fuselage.
The reporter motions to a large hole inside the plane, with several firefighters are climbing inside.
Paramedics have only found 3 bodies, which is odd for a plane apparently, requiring a crew around 20 men. Police have suggested.
The reporters cut off as 3 super stallions are shown hovering overhead, 2 of which land and begin unloading troops belonging to MTF Epsilon. Shut off the camera, shut off the motherfucking end log. Oh, it's Dr. Olinsky again.
Ah, I gave them the wrong voice last time because I did not know they were a man.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, so I'll try giving them a different voice, unless I should still go with lady voice.
Begin log.
So are we finished here?
One last question, Doctor, or a statement as it seems. We will find Anderson has no break room at research site redacted, or coffee. Interviewer remains silent. We think it would be best if you began talking. Remainder of video interview log 096-1-8 redacted. End log. I don't see what that has to do with me. There's no reason to play dumb, Doctor. He told us everything. Well then, I guess there's no use feigning anything, is there? Audio recording 05 hearing. Upon reviewing your testimony and available footage, and the confession of the late Dr. Olinsky, it is unanimous agreement of the O5 that you are to be terminated for your part in the gross breach of 096. And I thought you would know the meaning of for the greater good. Do not try my patience, Doctor. Given an incident's scope and potential, the O5 have approved your request for the termination of 096. Given the lack of personnel with the understanding of 096, the termination will be entrusted to you under heavy guard and the personal supervision of me. Your own termination will be scheduled at a later date. End log. It is horrible, Doctor. That is horrible, Doctor. How could you knowingly? It worked, and it was only a matter of time until that happened in a major population center, and its face spread over the world news. I can kill 096, but I've killed myself in the process.
What a trash can!
Oh no, man. You probably should have just spent all that time you developed this fucking uh act of treachery, like coming up with a plan to launch it into space.
There's actually was a story where they sent it to the sun, and it they thought they got rid of all pictures of it. Then one person looked at a picture of it, and it jumped from sun to earth.
Oh, jeez.
Let's see, here's my thought. Here's my simple thought is if you launch it like just out into open space
Mm-hmm.
and detach like anything from touching it after that point, the odds of it being able to get back to Earth are infinitesimally small.
Yeah, I thought it made the sun move towards Earth. Yeah, it might have done that, but yeah. Anyways, we ready for the thumbnail?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like while the thing's indestructible, it also still somewhat requires the basic laws of physics to interact with physical things, and
Mm-hmm.
thus if it has nothing to push off of to head back towards Earth, it's not headed back towards Earth.
Yeah.
Is
I
my reason.
away.
Alright, so I'm just gonna say they made 096 even more nightmare fuel in their thumbnail.
Oh,
Okay.
Three, two, one.
096 is so easy to get right. How did they fuck up so bad? It's already scary. You don't need to pull this bullshit.
I don't even. He looks like he definitely looks off,
That's
but I also
because,
don't. I also don't feel like it's the worst thing I've seen.
well, for one, they changed the proportions. They changed how thick the body was. They changed the eyes from white to red. They
Oh.
made the head thicker so the mouth looking more elongated doesn't look as off. They made the legs thicker, which I guess goes with the body being thicker.
I mean, yeah, I'm not saying that they depicted it accurately. I'm
Yeah.
saying that I can imagine far worse depictions.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still inaccurate. I say this is like a 1 or 2 or something.
Oh wait, random person says wait.
I'd be fine with that.
He looks like the most depictions of that one cannibal SCP. The guy who always says, "Oh, Ferdinand."
Ferdinand.
Whoa.
Well,
I
Ferdinand's
need
a bit fatter.
that.
I'm just gonna say that.
What are you trying to say, Jerry?
I'm gonna look that up, images of Ferdinand, to see if that. Oh, they're right. It does kind of look more like depictions of Ferdinand. Like they crossed Ferdinand and Shy Guy.
Hmm.
I'm not a big fan of that now.
You're saying like 1 or a 2?
Yeah, I'd probably agree to a 2.
Yeah, a 2. Now that I know that they purposely, they might have purposely made him look more like Ferdinand.
I
I
Uh-huh.
I kind of doubt that.
Yeah, I think
Not
it's just
fair.
a pure coincidence.
Okay.
Also, as a side note, it's going to keep bugging me. The scientist that's next, like closer to the camera in this shot,
Mm-hmm.
one of their eyes is like further down on their face
Oh
than the
yeah.
other eye.
All right.
Anyway,
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, they also in their videos mentioned rubber. Right here in description. They do not include the author, but they include the link and the license.
no, that's 1 point, not 2.
Yep. Should we like watch one video to see whether or not we need to speed it up?
I would suggest that, yeah. Doesn't even need to be a full video. It could just be like section, like the start of it, and basically gauge from there. Also, this is only 5 minutes long.
They did not include everything.
Uh,
Yeah. Why don't we look at how long the next video is before deciding how much of an SCP we read?
SCP
It's also 5 minutes, but the next one's 173, the shortest, one of the shortest SCP articles on the platform.
and
Okay,
yet it
let's.
has so much.
Yeah. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
There was a time back in 2018 in a secret lab in the
Wait.
United States of America.
This voice actor sounds familiar. Is it just me?
No,
I mean, I'm
it
not
is
sure.
you.
What was that, Jerry?
It's not just you. I think they used the same voice actor that did the one doctor, the one that was right before the conspiracy theorist that we covered. Yeah,
SCP
exposed.
exposed.
It's
Yeah.
SCP Exposed's original voice actor.
Also, you might want to turn it up some.
Okay, I did.
So I could barely hear that.
3, 2, 1.
America, where highly qualified and skilled scientists were working on a secret project. The secret project was intended to turn a normal human body into a superhuman body that would be highly capable of
Wow.
performing extraordinary
What the
activities.
fuck? What
and
is
could
this
bear
cat?
I think that's the mascot for the channel.
Oh, I guess they are Dr.Cat. Okay. What the fuck is up with that guy's body, though?
Excuse me, what are they on about? I don't know. Are they trying to talk about? I mean, the Foundation did do this. It's called Samsara, but they use the flesh of a living Eldritch god. It's unknown. We still have no idea what the Eldritch god is.
Let's keep watching and see when they talk about 096.
Yeah.
many different kinds of radiations. It could endure severe pain and even survive bullets straight to the body. They were secretly planning to create a body that could withstand a nuclear explosion. This superhuman body was intended to be used to support troops at war.
What?
So in order to create this immortal body, they needed a volunteer. In the chemical lab where they were performing these tests, there were two couples, Dr. Kowalski and the love of her life. However, this man that she loved was quite shy and extremely introverted. They both loved each other and knew that no matter what happened, they would do anything.
What happened? All of a sudden
Was it?
on the screen.
What?
Oh, for a second there, the screen disappeared and there was no video.
Oh.
Alright,
Also, what the fuck is up with her nose?
I don't know. She broke her nose.
It's just dead ass.
It kind
Broke her nose and it didn't heal right.
It looks kind of more like a very bad version of a crooked nose, but at least they're trying different noses, even if they're bad at it. Really bad at it.
It's less broken, more missing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I believe they're called crooked noses, where like it bends a little when it goes down. I think they were
Yeah.
trying to do that, but it did it badly.
Oh yeah. Alright.
So as I'm picking up, they're doing a bullshit origin story for
Yeah.
the shy guy.
Oh, this
I
is I guess on history.
Yeah, we looked at Tim. Hold on.
Well, considering this is 096, at least we know they're not going to add gore.
Yeah, in 3, 2, 1.
Happened, they would do anything to save each other. One day, there was an announcement that the senior scientist was planning to perform that superhuman test and needed a volunteer. The person who agreed to volunteer for this test, which was obviously a painful test, would be rewarded with a hefty $100,000 from the
That's $1,000.
Yeah, they're missing some zeros.
Even okay, so if we assume that that decimal point is actually a comma, it's missing one, and this would be $1 million.
Yeah.
2, this is paltry money to give to someone who's being asked to fucking risk their life to test out as a super soldier.
I don't
Granted,
know.
we did just learn yesterday that the United States government is insolvent now, so I guess we just have no money to spare.
You know what me think of? They
What?
literally took Captain America's story and try to make it their own story, but they did it very badly.
Yeah.
Oh god, oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
They took the Jewish out of it.
They took the Jewish out of it.
I don't think Bucky was Jewish, was he?
No, but
He fought Nazis.
Yeah, like
I mean,
it's in that general context of shit that happened during World War II.
look, I do think he had a.
I think you're getting cut out, Jerry.
Oh no, I was just pausing.
Oh.
Oh, he was actually made specifically to be a Jewish American.
Wow.
Oh, it was?
Damn.
Yes,
Huh.
he was
Cool.
created by two Jewish artists.
Oh, I remember
To,
that he was created by a couple Jewish artists. I just didn't know that he was like the character was intended to also be Jewish.
Well, now we
yeah,
know.
Yeah.
In 3, 2, 1.
Organization. The senior scientist said, "I need one volunteer for this test. I promise your life will be changed. You will never be the same again. You will be happy, powerful, and strong. Also, you will be
Whoa.
rewarded with $100,000 and
Oh
your
my
life
God.
will never be the same again." Dr. Kowalski insisted her boyfriend volunteer. Her boyfriend, who was extremely shy in every aspect,
Oh my
a
God.
workaholic geek who didn't give a speck of dust about anything related to testing.
This is just
She
Captain
basically
America.
forced him to volunteer. She reassured him that they had a 99% success ratio in every single test that they had performed thus far. She convinced him that $100,000 was quite a large sum of money and enough to start a new life as a married couple. She insisted that he volunteer for the sake of their love.
Oh man, they
Dr.
okay,
Kowalski
real talk,
said,
real talk. Real talk. Okay. Okay. This is the
uh,
people making this effectively putting the guy into the position that a lot of women get put into by societal expectations to give birth.
Yeah.
Which could be some decent commentary, depending on the circumstance, if it wasn't a content farm.
Yeah.
That Nick. Yeah, we're not. Oh! Ah! Oh God! Why did you have to mention the neck? He's literally. He's just a haired thumb. He's a thumb with hair.
actually, to me, he looks kind of like a Lego guy with flesh skin.
Oh God.
But
Even
like,
they, even they have a more distinct neck compared to their head.
okay, that's fair. But the
Yeah.
face is kind of Lego. I mean, not face, the shape. There we go.
Yeah, it's very blocky.
Yeah.
So either way, uh, either way, the one thing I will say is that conspicuously, um, they're making the only notable woman in this like little batshit story they've made be extremely pushy toward extremely personal life decisions toward her partner,
Yeah.
which I could see as an option. Again, if this was intended to be a commentary on societal sexism by like flip-flopping the general roles and pointing out, hey, this is fucked. Now flip-flop it back to the way that it normally happens. This is fucked. But in this case, she's just a shit partner.
Yeah.
She's just a piece of shit.
Yeah, but I don't think the content farm even noticed that.
Probably not. Which might say something about uh ingrained bias toward the Whammons, or it could just be that they're playing with dolls in a way that I find off. Both of those
Maybe
are very possible.
maybe they're so sexist they think that this is how it would be like if things were equal.
Oh God.
And I wish I didn't say that because now I can't unsee it.
Anyways,
Well, I don't think we have enough to go that far, but
yeah.
it's it'll definitely be something to keep an eye out for patterns like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Anyway,
Anyways, in 3.
back to the Play-Doh people.
Yeah, in 3, 2, 1.
No. Nick.
Yeah.
You can do this. I believe in you. Prove to the world that you are not a shy guy. That
Oh my
you are
God.
not an introvert. You are a strong man who can change everything. Shy Guy responded, I'm going to do
Oh my
this just
God.
for you, my love. The Shy Guy finally
is
signed up
so
for the volunteer
trash.
test experiment.
Yeah.
And he got dressed up with all the relevant gear he needed to enter into the radiation capsule.
What the
When the
fuck?
time came, they called his name. People used to call him the Shy Guy because of how he acted in the lab and his introverted nature. He kissed his girlfriend and proceeded to enter into the capsule for the test that was to last 1 hour. The test started at 9:00 a.m. sharp. Every single person in the lab was praying for everything to go well and according to plan. And that he
They
would
just
exit
put
the
a
lab
giant
with superhuman
99% on the wall.
Yeah.
I'm gonna comment that they don't know
Yeah.
what an introverted or shy person is. They kept calling him shy and introverted, but every clip they showed were of him showing public displays of affection. Do you
Yeah.
think an introverted shy person is gonna fucking look out in public, touch hands in public, like lovey-dovey close in public? No.
Well, they'd probably not initiate it at least, but there's as many introverts as there are. Well, my brain just died. Everyone's different,
Mhm.
but also this is like so fucking stupid and kind of I definitely say kind of gross in the element of like treating you're not an introvert as if like there's something wrong with being introverted.
Yeah. Also,
It's gonna be
we're 3/5 through the video.
You know, I think he acts more like an ambivert.
the fuck is that?
It's basically something in between an introvert or extrovert. Ambivert.
Oh,
Oh.
I
Yeah.
see.
Anyways, in 3, 2, 1.
capabilities. So the test finally ended, and all the tubes attached to the capsule were detached. Green and yellow gases began flowing out of the capsule,
Well, okay,
but there was
back
no
up.
sign of
Hold on. That was just the sound effect used in GTA when someone gets wasted. Wasted.
Oh my God. Anyways, in 3, 2, 1.
Mr. Shy Guy. As soon as the gases cleared, they realized that a weird-looking, skinny body was lying over in the corner. There was no heartbeat and no sign of breathing.
What?
They realized that the guy that everyone called Mr. Shy Guy
What the fuck is this? This looks more like Larry. If you know what I mean by Larry.
They made him black.
Thick.
Yeah, do you know what I mean by Larry?
As in the old man, yes.
Yeah. They just
Anyway, when they made him monstrous, they made him black.
And thick.
does this
and-
count
and-
as
and-
racism?
Thicker. Yeah.
It's
I don't know, Aaron. Does the prospect of changing a person's skin to depict them as having become more monstrous count as racism? Yes, it counts as racism. Are you kidding me?
a person is correct. Race swapping Shy Guy was not on my list of things I'd ever think to see. But here we are. He's right. I also never expected this.
You know
I
what's
think like
awesome?
bigotry.
Like it's even more fucked because like to me, Shy Guy doesn't actually have a race. We don't like he's a generally humanoid being, but he's not like literally a human.
Yeah.
Right. So to me, race doesn't even apply to him. But the fact that they're making it so that, oh, now his background isn't obscured. He was just this Caucasian man forced into superhuman studies, and he came out brown,
He
which
was
also could also easily be taken as like fitting into those old stereotypes that black people are inherently like stronger and like have a quote unquote genetic advantage over the white man.
yeah. Aaron, why aren't you
It's
clicking bigotry and wrong SCP design?
Oh, I forgot I have racism and bigotry. I need to replace racism with something else. It falls in bigotry. Where's
Oh,
wrong SCP design? There it is. All right, we ready?
also,
I'm
what?
just I'm floored, honestly.
Uh, uh,
I didn't expect the art direction for this new content farm to go racist that quickly.
You know what's
oh, I, I would like to comment that I still don't understand why they basically depicted an ambivert guy as shy. He
yeah,
wasn't an extrovert, but he wasn't an introvert. And oh, geez, that entire story. Did they basically change the entire history of Shy Guy
yes,
and then made him
I mean,
into? Oh gosh,
yeah.
yeah,
Shy Guy does. Hatchet's right. Shy Guy does not have a race. They're Shy Guy. Who the fuck has paint white skin? Shy Guy. Any human to achieve something like that would literally need to paint their skin.
Yeah, they gave him a history.
yeah.
Yeah, like we don't know what the fuck he is,
Actually, there was
other than being Shy Guy.
yeah. There's actually one SCP theory like story that was made that I like is because you know how 096 was found in the mountains, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The theory goes as the SCP Man on the Mountain turned a person into Shy Guy.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah,
I guess that's an interesting idea.
yeah,
It's interesting and horrifying.
Anyway, um, all this is to say, I didn't expect it to take this drastic of a bigoted turn all of a sudden.
yeah,
So look at the chin they put on him. The chin
yeah.
he's supposed to have.
Yeah. Also, oh yeah. Also, there's another SCP story about 096 where another SCP I guess is kind of immune because when 049 the plague doctor sees 096, he sees him as a child that's crying and
Yeah.
comforts him.
And he gives them, I think, something nice. I believe it was like a sedative or something, or
Yeah,
lavender, or
Well, okay. Anyway,
yeah,
um, let's continue this fucking shit show.
yeah. They could have been. They could have either
uh,
done one of those two, and that would have been way better.
also God in the SCP universe has their own theory of Shy Guy. They believe they're an ancient, cruel monster, but that is just a theory from him, and he does not actually know.
Yeah. Anyways, 3, 2, 1.
guy had a humanoid figure that measured about 2.38 meters in height.
Oh my
And
god.
his muscle mass, with a preceding analysis of body mass, was looking mildly malnutritioned. His entire arms were protruding grossly out of proportion with the rest of his body, with an estimated length of 1.5 meters each. His skin was mostly lacking pigmentation, with no sign.
Mostly.
Do they know what lacking pigmentation looks like?
I
I can't believe they're like, he looks malnourished, points to thick body. Do they know what a thin person looks like? Let
No.
alone malnourished? They're like, and it mostly non-pigmented, points at the black man.
I just
This content farm has never seen Google images in their life.
I just I
It is so
yeah.
broken. This one actually might be worse than Detective Void somehow.
I mean, as far as content farms go, Detective Void wasn't particularly awful.
Yeah. This, you know what it is starting to feel like? It's starting to feel like SCP Chronicles all over again.
Yeah, like if SCP Chronicles was done similar to I forgot what it's called, the something. This like content farm likes it, the rubber. Yeah, like
Yeah.
Cut and the rubber combined together. I'm not sure I like it. I don't like it at all.
Random person technically related to the source material, like at least to some degree. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, this is just they decided, "Oh, what if Captain America except white man turn into black man because we don't know what the fuck pigmentation means."
Yeah, this is definitely SCP Chronicles all over again.
Thin is, thin.
Yeah. I think SCP Chronicles was the one we hated the most.
Yes.
I don't know, man. I just live here. Let's continue.
Yeah,
With
that's fair.
Chronicle, they made half of the shit up or more. Sometimes
Yeah.
they made everything up.
Yeah. Like this one.
So we're getting into that territory. Let's hope they get better from here.
Probably not.
It wouldn't be too hard.
I mean, they did Siren Head, so probably not.
God damn it.
You forgot about that, didn't you?
Oh my god. Kill me now.
Me.
I watched half of their videos. My favorite SCP. They butchered my boy, and I couldn't finish it. That is very fair. Any video you see of SCP Chronicle that we've done, holy shit, was it god awful. Yeah.
Okay, let's just continue. We've got like a minute left in this.
Yeah. All right.
And then we can move on to Peanut. Everybody loves Peanut. Except for Aaron when editing the video.
Yeah. In 3, 2, 1.
Sign of body hair. The paramedic rushed to him, placed his stethoscope on his chest. But as the paramedic touched him, his bloody, deep eyes opened, and the paramedic saw right into his eyes and froze completely. The very next moment, in a split second, he sliced into the paramedic's stomach, and with his long jaw, he ate the entire face off of the paramedic.
What?
He then jumped.
The fuck?
Okay.
Well, you already clicked wrong design.
Okay, so basically this kind of looks like a mixture of 096, 106, and Ferdinand. He just combined all three unintentionally.
Character removal, because I don't think we're gonna see any of the doctors or MTF or anything.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I think
100%.
they're all gone.
This is the batshit insane origin story sourced from nowhere,
Yeah.
sourced from his ass.
Anyways, 3, 2, 1.
Out of the capsule and started ripping off people's flesh and killing them. Anyone who looked at him was immediately killed. The love of his life fainted, and all of the scientists were shocked and frightened. They were running away trying to survive the superhuman monster. Every single security officer began shooting at him,
Why is it loud?
but nothing was working. As soon as the bullets hit him, his flesh seemed to heal almost immediately. There was fear, great fear in the eyes.
Okay, he can't heal immediately. We learned from the video like half his body was fucking gone. And still was killing people.
Well, they have to
I
make
feel
him
what-
first because he's a black man now.
Yeah.
Ugh. Oh, at least you can continue being upset.
He has a healing factor, but it's
All
not like
around me.
Wolverine or 62. Yeah.
All around me are familiar faces.
We are almost done. 3, 2, 1.
Eyes of every individual in that science lab. Every single person was horrified, and as quickly as the horror began, it ended as he ran away from the science lab.
Game over.
What?
What? Why was there a random game over sound effect?
I don't know. Why do they? Why I
I
don't
hate-
know.
This is for the maiden. Sorry, it was from Mount Everest. Although this is totally isn't totally accurate file. I just like June 096 per unique. No.
Why are we read? Let's just not read comments. Why is there Hitler in your suggestions?
Wait, what? I don't know why that's there. Oh, it's
How-
because
what-
this creator destroys bad servers, like racist servers, pay to win servers and stuff like where they promote gambling to
Okay.
children and stuff like that.
No, that's based.
I forgot.
I just didn't expect to see a Minecraft version of Hitler on this side.
Yeah, that wasn't
They
expecting
were-
it either.
So the question is, did they at least include the license?
Yeah, they include the license and the SCP link, but
They
they did include the
they didn't.
author.
Then I have to say
Yeah.
that's a 3 because that's the only thing they included.
Yeah, so removal character / license should be a 3. I agree.
Yeah. Author source added gore or violence. I mean, not really. The SCP is more violent than the video.
Yeah.
Well, altered or added. They
Oh, yeah.
removed they basic anything that was violence, it was a different violence. So they basically completely changed it. I think that means it's a 4.
Yeah.
I don't.
Huh?
I don't want to go that far.
Yeah.
How far would you go?
I
They
I'd be
removed all the violence. And then they add, like some weird random violence that is unrelated, totally altered.
guess that's the thing is like to me, I'm thinking of like proportionally the amount of violence overall. Like the way it was depicted is obviously awful, but it's like at the very least somewhat reasonable like ways you could expect people to have been killed by the shy guy.
It didn't seem fully accurate. And it was also a lot less than what he actually did.
I don't know, man. I don't feel like it's a 4. Because
What
like
do you think it is? That's all I've been asking. What
I'm trying to
Hedger's trying to think. He does no.
Sorry.
Altered. Because, like, I guess my actual thing is I just don't know what to do for this slot. Because if we set the precedent that because this is a 5-minute video, that's like them going off on their own tangent, thus all of the violence is completely different from what's actually in the article. We set a precedent that's basically these are all going to be 4s.
Okay, then how about 2? Because they did change it, but
I
it could have been.
I think I could go for that.
Okay.
All right, so the next
Like,
one is 4. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's like, what's the best way to put it? It was like inarguably completely different in the sense that they did their own thing and definitely didn't depict the violence like very reasonably well, but simultaneously I feel like the core purpose of like the added or like altered gore is like when the added or alteration is completely devoid of the spirit of the original SCP, right?
Right.
There. It did
Like,
still
I
have
feel like,
the
yeah,
best key.
yeah,
If I
like if,
not anything else.
yeah, like to me, a 4 would be, they added, 999 killing people,
Mm.
Okay.
right? Like, like that's just like so egregiously opposed to how like things actually operate, or like if it's like blatantly extremely gratuitous and only being gratuitous for the purpose of being gratuitous. That's more in line with Wolverine getting his
Yeah.
adamantium skeleton origin.
Yeah.
Okay, so either way,
Uh,
let's yeah, keep it at 2 there.
that deviates from the plot of the article. 4.
Now this one's there's no arguing, it's just 4. No argument necessary.
Only men in the video is such offensiveness.
Mm,
It's up there.
it's they. Oh geez. Oh geez.
I'm feeling like a 3.5 area, rounding down. It can get worse than it did,
Yeah.
but that's how I feel. How are you feeling, Jerry?
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen worse, and I don't want to see the worse again. But it could be worse.
Yeah,
I don't want to see
it's
it again.
well, that's a fucking wonderful start for this SCP,
Yeah.
I'm having
for this
flashbacks
content
to how
farm.
the SCP Chronicle treated the doorman.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'll be right back. I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Uh, Peppy, you better not harass the noodle.
Are you talking to your cats?
Yes.
Fair enough.
Peppy has a tendency to deliberately bat at the noodle, which I do not appreciate.
What kind of personality does your noodle have?
Uh, I'd say she's pretty curious, but also fairly reserved.
Fair enough.
Like, she pretty frequently pokes her head out and looks around when it sounds like shit's going on. But, like, otherwise, she kind of just hangs out in her little log and spends most of her existence there.
I will say Jake herself was not particularly one to go out of their enclosure until she needed help with sheds. And then she would try to go everywhere and anywhere.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I barely take her out of the enclosure because she does not particularly like me trying to take her out.
Oh, she's not good with people handling her.
Like, what's the best way to put it? She's fine once you're handling her. It's just that, like, she doesn't want you to handle her from the get-go, sort of thing. Like,
Oh,
she's not gonna bite, she's not gonna cause issues, but she, like, does quite a bit to resist being handled, shall we say.
okay. She has a very different personality than Jake did.
Yeah, I think it's partially because, like, she was not socialized particularly well,
Oh,
and, like, my understanding with reptiles is that the early years.
yeah. With reptiles, they need to be held at a young age to help it easier to feed them. You need to handle
Yeah.
them at a young age, and I guess they did not.
Yeah, uh this noodle was basically a rescue from a
Oh,
rather neglectful asshole. So,
oh. I guess Jake was lucky to get my uncle. She never needed rescuing. Besides from that
yeah.
fucking that almost killed her, but
I also, is the Aaron back?
not yet. Also, sorry for swearing.
Uh why would I care?
I don't know.
I say all of the fucks and shits. Shit and fucks and fucks and shits.
But yeah, I guess it's because my uncle was a good caretaker of the Jake the Snake that she was a very outgoing, curious noodle who did not mind being picked up. But she was still
Yeah.
going her around as much as she wanted if you picked her up.
Yeah.
Going into your lap, going into the couch, is that a crack? I'm curious.
Yeah.
If it looked small or dark, she would have gone into it. Which I guess tracks for snakes.
Yeah. Fuck, I had intended to feed her today. She'll be alright. I guess that's definitely a part that's, like, helpful with snakes in particular, is like, for my inconsistent ass, it's like generally completely fine for me to, like, miss a day and then do it the next day when it comes to feeding.
Yeah, sometimes
It's
a snake won't take it the same that day anyway.
Yeah, she hasn't done a hunger strike yet, which is thankful. But how's everyone's day? I mean, I spent most of the day laying back watching Freerun and being depressed because I feel sick, but I'm doing better now because
Jake never
socialization.
Jake never did a hunger strike, but I did hear that she would bite at your hand if you weren't careful with putting the mouse down
Ah,
because you like the food.
yeah. In my case, I've got, like, when my friend dropped her off, because again, technically she's I'm basically just a foster parent for her. They have these really nice little like extended tongue things that have like kind of a robotic like claw at the end that you can open and shut, and it's like a solid like 2 feet long, so I can keep my hands completely out of there if I want to
That
while
sounds
feeding. Granted, she's also like completely harmless. Like my friend mentioned one time they had her out on her chest and had been like uh petting one of their friend's rats, so the noodle could smell the rats on her, and the noodle decided to try to bite her, and they literally didn't notice that that they were being bitten.
that is so cute.
But yeah. But yeah, like I try to get the cats to avoid like specifically like batting at the cage, but some of the cats are like really chill around her, and my cat Hermes is like he'll just sit there and stare at her, and she'll stare at him for like literally an hour straight. Like they've got something odd going on. I don't know what it is, but I'm not gonna interrupt it. Meanwhile, Peppy will come up and immediately start like batting at the side of it and scare the shit out of her. It's like, no, do not harass the noodle. What did Erin say she was going off to do again?
I think she had to pee or something.
Oh. Have you noticed that the Discord stream has been occasionally disconnecting and then reconnecting?
Oh, hasn't been doing that for me on the phone, but I also can't
Maybe
connect
it's
on my computer.
then maybe it's just me. I have
It
a
might.
rhetorical question.
It
Alright, I'm
doesn't
back.
like.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
What?
I have a rhetorical question. What is everyone's opinion on AI art? Burn it with fire.
It's not art.
Send it to Tartarus.
Yeah. Tartarus is too nice for it.
Alright.
Well, I have good news then. Sora got shut down. Fuck yeah.
Oh, that's surprising.
Granted, the unfortunate thing is I saw that like a particular case against Meta came to the conclusion of like Meta having to pay out some for like endangering kids, which on one hand is like, yeah, fuck the corporation, but also you just also know for a fact that this ruling is going to be used to continue the massive push towards censorship
Yeah.
by vaguely gesturing towards children's online safety, and then, oh yeah, therefore fucking online ID to check the weather
Yeah.
eventually.
Going back in 3.
Which
Oh.
of note, with like Meta having been the ruled against in that lawsuit, of note is the fact that Meta has been like one of the biggest sources of funding for this push towards censorship. Or like I should say towards digital IDs, which basically is just tantamount to like censorship in a different flavor.
Yeah.
we know where it leads.
Mm-hmm. In 3, 2, 1. You're going back. Alright. I'm pretty sure everyone knows who 173 is, but we're still going to write it. Moto
We love the
42.
peanut.
Moto 42 is basically started the SCP universe.
What do you mean basically started?
Oh yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
This was the first SCP.
Yeah.
Like posted to 4chan just as a random little thing, and then a bunch of weirdos decided, hey, let's do more with this. And it turned into what we have today.
Yeah. I wonder if Moto 42 even realized this would happen.
Oh, there's no chance.
Yeah.
I'm fairly confident that what they did is literally just grab spooky picture, write spooky caption, nested in like the vague sense of bizarre like corporate or governmental entity holding on to these things, and then it's just like post, let's get conspiracy heads running. 173, at least in the Chinese mythos for SCP, is what the entire SCP universe canonically revolves around. Huh.
Hmm.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, we all here?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Uh,
let's listen to the OG.
SCP-173, aka the Sculpture. Object class Euclid. Special containment procedures. Item SCP-173. Is to be kept in a locked container at all times. When personnel must enter 173's container. Container no fewer than 3 may enter at a time, and a door is to be relocked behind them. At all times, 2 persons must maintain direct eye contact with 173 until all personnel have vacated and relocked the container. Right, description. Move to Site 1993. Origin is as of yet unknown. It is constructed from concrete and rebar with traces of Krylon brand spray paint. 173 is animate and extremely hostile. The object cannot move while within direct line of sight. Line of sight must not be broken at any time with 173. Personnel assigned to enter a container are instructed to alert one another before blinking. Object is reported to attack by snapping the neck, at the base of the skull, or by strangulation. In the event of an attack, personnel are to observe Class 4 hazardous object containment procedures. Personnel report sounds of scraping stone originating from within the container when no one is present inside. This is considered normal, and any change in its behavior should be reported to the acting HMCL supervisor on duty. The reddish brown substance on the floor is a combination of feces and blood. Origin of these materials is unknown, and the enclosure must be cleaned on a bi-weekly basis. There's actually an interesting story about the substance, is that it clones itself using said substance. And it gets so bad that all of America gets basically taken over.
Yeah, I think we've talked about that before. Also, as a side note,
Yeah.
I just thought of another just nitpicky detail in the fact that they go in, which is obviously this is one of the this is literally the first SCP. We don't have all the resources in mind at the time, but the idea of people physically going in and cleaning this place is really fucking absurd
Yeah.
when you could literally just make an enclosure like a containment cell that has some type of automated cleaning system.
Yeah.
Roombas.
Or hell.
Yeah, but literally just this is the foundation. They can make heavy duty shit and blood cleaning Roombas and have them going in there 24/7.
That would be perfect.
Oh, I like that.
Then like literally
Oh, sorry.
then like the only reason you'd need to go into the containment room is maybe to remove the Roombas, but then all you'd really need to do is have like a like an entrance at the top of the place
Mm-hmm.
and have like other mechanical means to pull the things out.
Yeah. Also, remember it says, I do remember the story where 173 is destroyed by 106. Then somehow a second version of it appears, which was the story's way of explaining the redesign. Yeah. I also realized
Fancy.
there's actually one way where if they only want to use people, they can use just one person. The iPods.
Yeah.
They
Just
they actually
place
work
the
on
iPod.
173. And iPods don't have eyelets.
Yeah. So like even if we want even if we feel the need to force someone to clean up the blood shit,
Yeah.
we still have better means.
Oh,
I love nitpicking bullshit anyway.
oh God.
Let's see the thumbnail. So many crabs.
All that I know is I want to make it to a video. It's going to be edited. Over. All right. Everyone ready?
I guess.
In 3, 2, 1.
Well, that's like the literal opposite of what you'd want to be doing.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that get him instantly killed?
Yes.
Basically, with the speed at which this thing moves.
Yeah, like literally the speed of light.
I'll be right back. You guys decide what number this instant death inaccuracy gets.
I'd be thinking a 1.
Yeah, what's bad is they're using the original depiction, which is a big no-no.
Yeah. Make it a 2 for that.
Yeah.
That's the tax for making Aaron do more work.
So I'll tell his original creator, finding it and tying it. Next time they look away, just this once, you don't have to stop moving when they look at you again. Oh. Yeah. There's actually one story that confused me at 173. It's the only story I remember. Is this one doctor got stuck in the cell with it and closed his eyes because he knew he was going to die. But 173 didn't kill him. It showed him images of 173 in different places. And then it just left him alone.
Sometimes it just wants to troll.
Yeah.
I can respect that.
This video came out years before the redesign.
Oh yeah, when did this video come out?
Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. This came out September 20th, 2020.
Mm.
But even then, at the beginning of the site's creation, pretty much it was stated, do not use this for commercial gain.
Yeah.
So there's no excuse if they use virtual depiction.
Okay, back.
Welcome back. We decided to give the thumbnail a 2 for 1 for being that guy being a dumbass and 1 for a tax for Aaron having to do extra editing because OG design.
Yeah. Also, what should we replace racism with? Because I realize that falls in bigotry.
Uh
Isn't sexism on there as well?
oh yeah, that also falls under bigotry.
Yeah.
If we're getting rid of those, I mean, 1, we're gonna heavily nerf the card probably, but
We sh-
I don't know what we could.
Get
switch it to.
it might be easier to just get rid of the I forgot what that word is, and I don't see the card up.
Because I don't have it up.
The word we were talking about a second ago.
Bigotry?
Yeah, it might be easier to remove that and just put something else in its place.
Yeah, since we've got like specifications of different flavors of bigotry.
Yeah, if we don't specify, then that spot will basically be clicked every single video.
I just replaced it with sexism because I didn't think of anything.
Don't
I
we
thought
already
there
have?
was already a sexism.
No, I didn't. I didn't add it to this one. I added other new things to it, and I didn't add that one.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay, so now we've got racism and sexism on it.
Yeah.
Nice. We probably don't have ableism, but I do not think we need it, maybe?
We're gonna need it.
We can replace wrong map with it because I don't think they're gonna do maps.
Actually, I can just replace AI art because I don't think they're going to do that.
No, that's
Yeah,
fair.
this channel was from before AI stuff, so
All right, there we go. We're done editing it. There we go.
Hello, new viewer.
Hello, how are you doing? Doing content farms, and I'm already know I'm going to basically stress over doing the fucking video version of this later on. Yeah. Alright. So they have the SCP link license, but not the author. Which is shocking because it's like the most important author in the entire community and they don't include them.
Uh, let's see how bad it gets.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess that's like already a 1 on the remove character / license,
Yeah.
but that's to be remembered later.
Yeah. Alright. In 3, 2, 1.
SCP-173 Incident Report. Date 7/23/1997. On the morning of July 23, 1997, a serious breach of security occurred at SCP Site-19. A significant loss of life was experienced.
A significant loss of life was experienced, and it's just this fucking poorly drawn gumbo laying in the middle of the floor.
They do not look like they've been broken by 073.
073.
Yeah, this
173.
Oh, once.
yeah 173.
Sorry.
Uh,
They do not look like they've been broken by 173.
Yeah. Looks like you're just taking a nap.
just taking a nap in the middle of a containment breach. I guess that's an interesting question. Would 173 leave you alone if you play dead and
No.
it doesn't like it doesn't see you start playing dead?
I think still kill you because you're still not looking at it.
Yeah.
I guess in that case the question is does it immediately know that you're alive, or does it basically assume, oh, human, snap neck, move on no matter what, even if it's a corpse?
I think it would probably do the latter of humans snap neck and move on. I don't see it as a very intelligent thing.
Yeah.
Just a
That'd be a hell of an experiment log. Just drop like some corpses in and see if it snaps their necks.
Oh,
I don't die either way. Yeah.
Nice. 3, 2, 1.
At approximately 2:45 a.m., security monitors showed an empty cell that was supposed to contain SCP-173.
Why does it have... What is that, a bag? Why does it have a bench in there?
I think it's supposed to
That
be a
looks-
chair and a bench.
is that a chair or is it a sink? Or is it a table?
Did
It
they
kinda
just
looks
give it
like
a
a
prison
toilet.
room?
So,
It's a prison
in case
toilet.
this needs to be said, 173 in fact does not sit down. Why is there a bench in here?
It does not have
Under the bench.
use feet.
Yeah.
Hear me out. What if it was hiding under the bench?
What?
Oh,
You're thinking more than the content farm. That's the issue. You're thinking more.
yeah.
They're not. They gave it like we don't know what that is. Is that a chair? Is it a table? Is it a
I think to be fair, I think they were just about to say what the hell that like bag looking thing in the top left corner is, so
Yeah.
you know what that's
All right. In 3, 2, 1.
The cameras did nothing to reveal SCP-173, hiding in a corner or some such thing. It was not in
No.
the cell.
I
Subsequent review
I
of
guess never mind. I guess never mind. I gave them too much fucking credit.
Stop doing it.
I think it's a shitter. And that'd be my first guess, is that it's a shitter. But
it's
I
a
mean,
very
I guess
toilet.
technically Peanut does secrete shit, but it's not going to use the toilet.
It just stands on top of the toilet whenever it secretes shit.
I don't think it would do that. I'll talk to
Imagine
break it.
imagine that test log. Doctor Doctor fucking says over a loudspeaker, "Hello, SCP-173. We'd like to ask if you could please shit in the toilet from now on."
I
The
feel
ex-
like shit on the walls if they asked it that.
Yeah. Shapeshift to a toilet.
Shapeshifted toilet.
You know what? There's probably a universe where Peanut is a toilet. Why not?
Yeah. Anything's possible. Yeah. Anyways, in 3, 2, 1.
The video showed that the camera switched off for approximately 10 seconds, an occurrence that went unnoticed by the techs on hand. A team was dispatched to the cell and the door was found to be
Okay,
unlocked and open.
What are those guns?
I don't know.
They
It-
look like an extremely botched Star Wars version of an MP-42 or MP-32. Like, they look like a weird-ass World War II era gun that's, like,
But-
been merged with, like, some blasters from Star Wars.
It doesn't look like a. It may have wood, but it doesn't look World War II related at all. It looks wrong. It looks wrong.
It looks like wood gun Richards carved to trick Magneto.
3, 2, 1.
The door looked to be undamaged in any way. Video feeds from the entire facility were viewed immediately, and bodies of various lab personnel were found in corridors leading away from.
I don't. What?
There would not be this much blood.
Yeah.
It snaps the neck. It does an internal decapitation.
Yeah, which isn't really
Keyword there,
much blood.
internal.
Yeah.
I could see blood spewing out of the mouth, but it's not this much.
What was that one
Wait,
dude
why was that one
smiling?
dude smiling? Was there someone smiling?
Oh! The guy in the back.
Also, what is wrong
Oh,
with their bodies?
it doesn't really look like it's smiling.
To me, it looks like he's smiling, which kind of bothers me. But oh, what the fuck is wrong with his legs?
Yeah, the more I look at this, the more unsettling this is. How did they manage to make something that looks like AI art before AI art existed?
I don't know.
Like on its level now.
It probably doesn't look as bad when the video is continually playing, but when it's stopped.
Yeah, like when you stop it, it's like, oh god. Bro, throw it. Yeah, the guy in the foreground is he's attempting to throw up gang signs, but oh god,
Wait,
his arm has too many arms.
I know what's wrong with their bodies.
What?
What?
They're in early stages of 16.
Fuck you.
Okay, just going.
Anyway, yeah, let's just get this war crime off our screen, please.
3, 2, 1.
Found in corridors leading away from the cell. Each person looked to have been strangled or
What
had their
the
necks
fuck?
snapped, which was the common method of attack employed by SCP-173.
Cat.
Okay, that's not
Each person looked to have been strangled. Followed like that statement follows a fucking scene of 3 people very clearly not having been killed by strangulation.
Yeah. Also, this is
Like
how they drew 173.
It's only a 1 on the scale of added violence, but still click it on the bingo card.
I'd be fine with that. It's added gore.
Also, why did they give 173 body
Sakes.
folds, if you know what I mean? If you look at it,
Oh,
it looks
geez,
like
what?
he has skin.
He never had body folds. He's covered in metal and paint.
He has skin.
What
As
part of
we
it?
all know,
The cement or the steel or the paint?
listen, as we all know, the most important part of our peanut is the belly folds.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah?
Exactly.
Oh, that peanut doesn't have a nose. That's paint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In 3, 2, 1.
Following the trail of bodies, it
This
soon
is like
became
a
apparent
slightly
that
browner version of them.
SCP-173 was attempting
Yeah.
to flee the
I'm still
facility.
gonna have to censor
It
it.
is unclear at this time how SCP-173
What the
knew the route to the exit. Once the security team reached the exit,
Why are they wearing the serpent's hand colors?
Oh no.
I don't fucking know. General military-esque BS.
Also, I like how they're trying to put wires as they have like radios, but it kind of looks like a sideburn.
They should at least know the SCP security is typically drawn with either black and gray clothes or black and white clothes,
Or blue.
but never green?
I thought it was beards.
Yeah.
You'd kind of think that at first, like just like a child drawing of beards.
Yeah, because Jerry, MTF Ninetales has blue in their clothing.
Oh, in
Yeah.
the clothing, it's not the main color, right?
No, I don't think so. I think it's like blue and black.
But the main color is typically a gray or a white or a black or something.
Yeah.
Grayscale.
Yeah. They sometimes have accent colors, but that's a bit different.
I want there to be an
Ye-
MTF squad that just has rainbow colors.
See
Gay
that?
Squad.
The gay squad. Anyways. 3, 2, 1.
Exit used by SCP-173. They encounter 2 more bodies of lab personnel in the parking lot, as well as the body of the guard in the booth at the entrance to the facility.
What the
One thing became clear immediately. All those killed were alone at the time in the area where they were killed. Apparently, there was no chance of one person being attacked and another person witnessing the attack. If that had been the case, SCP-173 would have been rendered immobile due to being in the line of sight of that witness. What was not clear was how SCP-173
What
was
the
able
fuck?
to move
Okay, why does
undetected.
it have teeth? Why does it have teeth?
Obviously, this is wrong design because 1, they gave him eyebrows. 2, they gave him a mouth. 3, they gave him teeth. 4, they gave him legs. And 5,
What
they're
is
treating stumps like arms.
what what is wrong with that guy's eyes?
It has skin. The
Just,
eyes are
just,
just skin.
just click wrong design if you haven't already.
I have.
Oh, you already.
W dental care though.
He's-
Yeah, he's got good teeth.
How did
He
they
shouldn't
fuck up?
have teeth, but he's got good teeth.
Why did they give Peanut arms? Why did they give him legs? Why did they make the paint into actual eyes? Why did they give him a
Well,
mouth?
I
Peanut
mean,
Peanut had legs and arms.
yeah, like the original design had those.
I don't. They had
Yeah,
legs or arms.
they did.
Stubs.
They
Well, they had stubby arms and legs, but they're still arms and legs.
Let me go get the OG picture. I'll put it in Discord so Aaron doesn't have to do shit.
Yeah.
SCP-173 images. Copy image.
I am not showing on stream for anyone watching right
Obviously. This is the original image, Jerry.
now.
I did not remember that. I think I saw something different.
You might have saw like a redesign.
Yeah.
I probably did. I haven't tried to look for the original picture in a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing that annoys me most. Like way before 2020, they put up like a site, I think, where you can look at different redesigns. 173.
Yeah.
Meaning they
I-
had material.
Okay, so they went off design, but not that much, but they still went off design.
Yeah. Anyways, in 3, 2, 1.
Detected by even
Fair
one
enough.
person. One theory put forth was that SCP-173 was able to determine when a person had their back to it, and it could move freely and swiftly, coming up behind their victims and attacking them.
God.
If this theory proves accurate, it would mean SCP-173 has the intelligence to move with stealth and knows it must move unobserved. The security team followed what appeared to be tracks left by SCP-173, but the tracks were soon lost in the undergrowth of the surrounding jungle. The security team returned to the facility and
Why is one of them purple?
I feel like these were modeled off of some of the military vehicles used in GTA.
This is the two are military vets, and then the one in front is the game mobile.
Yeah, the one in front is how we would be coloring our insurgents.
Yeah. In 3, 2, 1.
acquired vehicles in preparation of pursuing SCP-173. Being alone in the jungle, the entity would be able to move at great speed without anyone to witness its movement. The leader of the security team was under the impression that SCP-173 was heading toward population. There is a town of approximately 30,000 people, about 6 miles south of the facility. Many of the techs at the lab were terrified of what SCP-173.
This is... Okay, so this is obviously not Site-19. Because why the fuck would the Foundation put an SCP site that close to a civilian center if it's like the site for dropping off the most fucked up and dangerous shit?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Opening.
Also, there's actually no full-on canon location for Site-19, but a lot of people do agree it's somewhere deep in Alaska.
Yeah. Which would make sense because there's like a higher population density of bears up there than people.
They Trump. It's like there's a smiley face and a stick figure. God. Alright. Anyways, 3, 2, 1.
Could do if it reached the town. The answer to that question came about 20 minutes later, when a phone call was received at the lab. A lab tech was calling from the town, saying that SCP-173 was standing in a tavern on the outskirts of town. The lab tech and his girlfriend had gone to the tavern for the evening, and were there for approximately 10 minutes, when the doors to the establishment were knocked off their hinges.
Why is it smiling?
I don't know. I just find it funny. All of a sudden, 173 just bursts through the bar.
Its town ain't big enough for the two of us.
Yeah.
Comment though. Forgot what I was going to say.
Is that
Sorry.
he was gonna sell two bodies to couples? JT35, we don't even know what the fuck's going on.
What is happening? Thought he was the sells to bodies to couples. I don't even know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know anymore.
Yeah. This is just SCP Chronicles all over again. 3, 2, 1.
The doors flew into the establishment with such force that one of them struck a man in the head, killing him instantly. When the dust cleared, the lab tech saw
He didn't even die to 173, he just died to a door.
The fuck? I hate this cat.
Making Peanut look like the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Also, I don't think 173 has the power to break most doors because it would have broken out of containment a lot sooner.
I mean, these are just like standard doors, not like containment cell doors.
I would like to comment that no one has ever seen Peanut move, but it seems like here everyone is seeing Peanut move. That's it.
Well, I mean, it stopped now because people are actually looking at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
We'll find out in 3, 2, 1.
SCP-173 standing in the doorway. It was being held immobile by a number of tavern occupants, who were just staring at the statue. Tech yelled at everyone to keep their eyes on SCP-173 and not to look away or even blink. Though this warning was correctly given by the tech, no one in the tavern knew what SCP-173 was capable of, and they all looked at the tech, wondering what he was talking about. Before the tech could get his own eyes back on SCP-173, it had killed 3 more people. The tech told everyone to stand in a circle around the entity and stare at it. He told them that would keep it immobile. No one believed that was true, but no one was willing to take the risk. For the next 20 minutes,
Oh my God.
SCP-173 was held captive by the stares of 15 people, while the tech was able to
Don't
call
show
the
15
lab and
people.
report what was happening. Actually, when he called, his report sounded more like, "What the F is SCP-173 doing in a bar in town?" The security team was alerted and on the scene within 10 minutes, relieving 15 very tired, dry-eyed civilians from their staring contest with the concrete entity.
Are they gonna
A
mention
containment unit was
amnestics?
on scene within 20 minutes, and SCP-173 was placed inside it.
The fuck?
They used the things they use for 049.
Would that even work on Peanut?
Probably not.
That's
I
what I
don't
thought.
know, man.
This
This
just
is,
looks weird.
I guess Peanut's into some kinky shit. I don't know.
Oh shit, it look like kinkware. Oh no.
Cliff
Aren't
is the dumb.
box? So no one.
Huh?
Aren't you supposed to put him in a box?
Yeah,
Well, this is the back of a truck.
yeah. Chaining it up while Peanut broke doors like it was nothing. Yeah. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
And removed from the tavern. After returning SCP-173 to the facility and its holding cell, an investigation was launched into how it got out in the first place. A complete lockdown was instituted on the facility, and each room was searched for clues. At this time, there is no evidence pointing to the guilty party or parties. Addendum. About 5 hours after the incident was concluded, 2 lab techs found SCP-131-B cowering in a corner of the cafeteria, underneath a rack of dishes.
131B?
Are they pulling this from like some story?
I don't.
If it was a story, there wouldn't be an addendum.
Right. Wait. I'm pretty sure I know what SCP-131 is. I swear, if it is what I think it is. It's the iPods!
Per se, but apparently there's a minor MTF for LGBT centric anomalies called MTF Lambda 69.
Nice. Yeah, this what we're supposed to be looking at is the
Lambda.
iPods.
Oh,
SCP-131 is the iPods.
wait, so back up a little because my fucking computer like cut out for like 5 seconds.
Alright, I'll go
of
back here.
this, but
Alright.
have a good night, Rando.
Yeah, good night, Rando. Alright, in 3, 2, 1.
Addendum. About 5 hours after the incident was concluded, 2 lab techs found SCP-131-B cowering in a corner.
Yeah, this is supposed to be the iPods.
I guess double wrong SCP design.
And technically unconnected SCPs because it's not in the article.
Oh yeah, that too. Why is it? What? Why, bro? Just why, bro?
Don't know. Anyways, in 3, 2, 1.
Corner of the cafeteria,
Goodbye.
underneath a rack of dishes. It was apparently frightened about something, and any attempts to get it to reveal the cause of its fears have been unsuccessful. Also of note, the whereabouts of SCP-131-A can't be ascertained at this time.
What?
A search of the facility is ongoing.
Huh?
What the? I just What?
What?
Was any of that actually accurate?
No.
Besides the design? That's what I thought.
The design was a bit off, and it's using a design it's not supposed to be using.
Yeah.
Well, that's the closest to accurate they had.
All right. So basically,
Granted, we have a. I mean, to be fair, we've got a sample size of 2.
yeah.
I mean, I never
It's like-
said he got the design right, just that it was the closest to right they have.
Oh.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, it's the closest they've gotten to making a good, like, the correct design of something, but our sample size is 2, is what I'm saying.
I just
True.
realized I accidentally put added gore twice instead of. So, anyways, for the bingo board, we have unconnected SCPs. Oh wait, no, I do have added violence. I just put added gore twice. Added violence, deviated plot, wrong SCP design, no author mentioned. I added that as a new one.
I think you need to change one of the added gores.
Yeah, added unneeded plot. Well, obviously. Added unneeded plot.
Aaron,
Yeah.
I'm sorry to inform you of this, but you're kind of a dipshit.
Shut up. Anyways, removal of character / license.
Well, I mean, there's not much character to begin with,
Yeah.
but also, like, I don't know. I genuinely don't know how to register this.
I feel a little broken trying to judge this.
Yeah, this category kind of just doesn't apply, save the license thing. So I guess 1.
Yeah.
I mean, there used to be the one story where they went inside 173's room to clean it, but it hasn't been there for like a long while now. So even those characters count. It's just Peanut. It's just Peanut. The fuck does that sound?
I'm just gonna.
Sorry, it's just
the hell?
opera. I added homophobia instead of gore. it got rid of one of the 2 gores.
Okay.
Okay, I guess that works. That was a flavor of bigotry that wasn't covered now that we got rid of just general bigotry.
Yeah. Alright, so alter / added gore or violence.
Ugh. Like a 1?
I'd be thinking a 1 because of all the fucking
Blood.
blood all over the place. In like 3 shots.
Yeah.
Oh, that was weird.
Yeah. Deviates from the plot of the article.
4?
I mean, granted, the article doesn't have much plot, but they still managed to get it to 4.
Yeah.
Only admitted in video / offensiveness.
Were there women?
Yeah.
I think there might have been a woman.
Yeah, it was the doctor and his girlfriend.
Right.
I think only white people though.
Yeah, there was no people of color. So I guess this is being rated way too highly.
Yeah.
This is gonna come out with way too high of a rating.
About it. The next one is 3,000?
Yeah, but do we want to do it tonight?
Why not?
Is that a long one?
Yeah. The next 2 are long ones. The next is 3,000 and 049.
I can read it.
I don't mind reading it, it's just long. As you can see.
Yeah.
It's
Ooh.
very, 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 very
Reading
long.
it. I can read it.
I was saying that in case Hedges don't want to do it tonight. That's how long
Oh.
it is.
I mean, yeah, like time is a thing,
Yeah.
but it's like I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, if y'all want to do it, I guess, but it's like fucking 10 p.m. already.
Oh, it's 10 for you? Maybe we shouldn't do it then.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have anything to get to, but it's just like if this is gonna take a while, then that's something to consider.
Yeah, it's gonna take a really long while.
I just like SCP-3000 a lot.
Yeah. Let's see how long the video is.
According to
5 minutes. We covered 3,000 in 5 minutes.
They didn't cover 3,000 in 5 minutes. They covered their fan version of 3,000 in 5 minutes.
Wait,
And I use the word fan in the loosest possible
one of
sense.
the writers for 3,000 is a random day.
Oh,
Oh god, DJ Cactus.
Damn it.
but I like 3000. That's not fair. That's not fair. Fuck him. God damn it.
All around me are DJ Cactus. Oh god, no.
He might have only just included the pictures. Well, we can actually see the history. Well, yeah, he might have just only included the pictures. Yeah, he was just including pictures.
I want to read the giant moray eel.
Wait, I just realized one of the pictures was called Big Boy. And it's on April 1st, too.
Oh my gosh.
I think we should just save this for next week.
Okay.
That's really long.
I mean, I don't care much either way.
I like the big eel. I love the big eel. I love it less knowing that DJ Cactus made it in some degree, but
That's fair.
but I love moray eels. I love eels. Why? You laugh, but moray eels are so adorable. Let me show pictures of them looking adorably derpy.
You've already have before.
I'll do it again.
Yeah, anyways, I think we're going to end soon in 3, 2, 1. That's right. Alright. So. Alright.
You don't let me copy paste the picture, I'll just copy paste the link. Fuck you, Discord.
Oh, apparently they do 096 again. I forgot about that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they redo 096 again near the end of their channel.
I see. I guess we'll see if they do it right that time.
Oh no.
What?
They
What?
do Lord Blackwood.
Oh.
That's gonna get bad.
Wait, I just looked at the video for Lord Blackwood. It's only 1 minute and 31 seconds.
What? Can I cover up that weird eccentric fucker with that?
It's just gonna. I'm calling it now. It's just gonna be a minute and a half of straight outdated slurs, and that's it.
Maybe.
Oh, they do my dad.
Your dad? What?
I did it as a joke because I do the Hang King.
Oh. I don't fucking know who your dad is. Probably smells like beans. Why does your dad smell like beans, Aaron?
You're saying that to an eldritch god.
Yeah, and why do you smell like beans?
I was like,
Stop it. Eldritch gods don't inherently smell like beans.
shut up! I don't even eat beans.
Well, then why do you smell like it?
Fuck up.
No.
Look at the pretty moray eels with the derpy faces.
It's amore.
Hmm.
This is a. While on one hand, these are great morays, on the other hand, this is like a very limited selection of moray species you've posted.
Yeah.
I am trying to find as many as I can.
Also, Jerry, last words go.
If you asked my opinion on the new content farm we're covering, I would say from 1 to 10, it would be no.
Perpetual silence.
Anyways, that shit, last words go.
If I was to rate this scale on a SCP, this scale would be SCP-5. Do not ask questions. I do not have answers.
Anyways, Danger Nows. I was at work, so I was able to post the schedule. I'll probably do it after stream. 'Cause I forgot to yesterday. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. I'll see you guys tomorrow for an analog horror with Jiri. And then Thursday, a long stream of GOI tier listings. I have to stay up all night. Because night shifts suck. So, yeah. We're rating whoever the fuck this is. I don't know who they are. We're just rating them. Be kind and perpetual cunnilingus.
Nice.